Hi folks, welcome to the cut of the Online World Championship 2024. So we are down to the last 8, so the top 8 stage, and the games have started, so don't have that much time to have a look here. We can do it after they finish, just to read the contenders who are still in there. So undefeated King of Swiss, Lobotom. Then we have Superduck, right way down, Xelcor, Hero, Jim Hansen, Liang, and Yin Xiao. Not sure how to pronounce this. Lu, I guess. So as you can see, strong presence from China. 4 players still there, and we have. Right way down, who played for Scotland in the World Cup, has England here as the country. Then we have one guy from the Czech Republic, one guy from the United States, and Xelcor was my teammate in the Slovenian team, but is playing for Austria here. And the elimination bracket, as you can see, works out like this. So Lobotom against Jim Hansen, and we have Lu against right way down, then Liang, Hero, and Superduck, Xelcor at the bottom. And we are going to actually watch the bottom game, I think. That's my preference, and joining it right now. So if anyone would like to commentate, I will join one of the voice channels on the server where the Worlds is being run. Doing that now. There we are, hopefully that works. So we are watching Many-Faced God, played by Peter, against the Superduck's Tyrell WB. Very familiar matchup, very familiar decks, both suffering some restrictions recently. And we have Bryce being marched in round 1, and Peter has his painted dogs, has Intimidate, and has Myrcella, so it's a good start. And if WB survives all of this, then it deserves it, I guess.
Yeah, this start honestly looks almost like the game is borderline just lost for Peter.
Well, I
For
mean,
Peter, for Superduck.
let the guy Marshall, right? Could play Bounty, and that could be Robert Strong in Shadows, and it could be okay. He's going to set up Econ. It's not 2 claim here, so he's not going to lose all the cards as well if he plays around without an empty board.
Yeah, to be fair, one of the most annoying things when I played against Peter in testing was that that guy Dav and Lannister that discard you cards together with Gunther. That's so many cards gone round 1. Really need a lot to recover, and the main problem with Lannister is they can do, for some reason, both intrigue claim and military claim at the same time and just destroy your board and your resources, so you can never recover.
Well,
But
painted
we have
dogs
milk on painted
gets
dogs.
milked. Yeah, that's
Not the worst thing.
it's going to hold for a while, right? I mean, there is potential to get no attachments, but not right this second.
Yeah, I think actually what I was talking with Peter, he said that his only card that has no attachment is actually the army, so um, I don't know if there's something in the Tyrell deck that would give him that. But another thing is you can always play Iron Bank when have its due right, and it escapes to the board, to the hand.
Well, that's another King's Guard. So we have one more white swords, and another card will be gone. The problem is here, Old Town and Hollow Hill will draw another two, so we're not running out of resources. We've seen that happen in the
Well,
World Cup
actually,
against the Red White Book, I guess, and then they just recover.
one of them will get intimidated, assaulted.
Ah, yes, that's true. Actually,
Yes, yes,
that
yes.
makes it a bit more. Yeah, I overlooked this assault. So now you're getting one card. You're getting the guy back potentially with white swords. Do you want to do something first, though? Not sure how Superduck's deck has changed now in terms of reset he's playing. Is he playing King in the North in the deck? What's the card in Shadows? If it's Skimming Septon, it could come back into a challenge. If it's Pinch, that sucks for him. He has the econ. He could do with counting coppers.
Mm-hmm. Mark Mullender is not a bad one. I'm not sure about the resets because I watched one casual game that Lin, the other Chinese player, played and actually got. I was thinking maybe he doesn't play. I didn't see the last plot, but he had return to the field, which sometimes is instead of a reset, right? So you have that, and just count on your board being stronger. So is there potential for no reset? I don't know. Either way, Peter does have 2 resets in his deck, so either has to win before or he will also have to reset at some point.
Is he
But
going to
I think
play Vanquish now? There's only the reducer that gets lost. Myrcella is in hand.
Mhm. He has Vanquish, he has also You Win or You Die, which probably not this round, but eventually, yeah.
Yeah, that's some restriction, right? You can take the restricted plot as a restricted
Yeah,
card.
I think definitely Lannister deserves a little bit more nerfing, or I don't know.
I mean,
It's clearly overperforming, I don't know.
we have to, even though I didn't think so initially, okay, we have to now probably say that the restricted list was a bit of a failure, right? Because Manifest God and Tyrell Whitebook, one of them will make top 4 here. They were dominant in Swiss, so basically just continuing
fair,
like nothing happened.
Yeah, I think it's not necessarily, for me, a failure to have a deck that is now still performing well but not overpowered, because I think you don't want to kill it off completely, so it doesn't even have a chance to make it. I think it's fair enough.
I mean, it's this one, and
I
there was
honestly,
Orthos as well, right? Playing Clansman, so.
yeah, Orthos played Klesman as well, and I think the main thing with Lannister, I think they have so much variety, so many decks that can be competitive, and no proper restrictions. I think they have only pods. Or is there something that is proper
Yeah,
restricted? There is
the
there's the event, right? Basically,
clever find.
yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, right, some of the pods have been used more recently, but some of the old restrictions still cards being normally restricted, and then of course if you pick from those, you're not going to also play You Win or You Die. But the new ones, yeah, they can get away with it a
Yeah.
little bit more. It's unfortunate.
And it's serious when Micha last night when we were talking compared the crossing pod, right? As in, look at what all the things that Stark Crossing got, and if
Yeah, I
Micha
mean,
is slightly defending Stark Crossing, you know that it's bad.
you get like 5 cards that you can't play together, and then Greyjoy, right? Alanis, Fanatic,
Yeah.
Asha, Victarion, Pike, basically forcing you to play one of those, maybe 2 of those if you can make it happen somehow. And a
You get
Clansman,
one of
okay,
those.
choose between Lionstar and Painted Dogs and play all the rest. Come on, it's not the same level of restriction, is it?
All the rest, and also have a restricted card still.
Yeah. So, but
But and
I have to say,
similar to
yeah, go.
White Book. Yeah, similar to White Book, I think.
Yeah,
And
also.
even they can have now those shadow dudes.
Uh, okay, so here's Robert Strong is going to take her out. That's fair enough. I mean, there's a character in the dead
Take
pile
her
now,
out.
but I was going to say we also have to say though that this World Championship has been actually compared to the last two when we had in the first one, the 2022. About 30% of the field was Greyjoy Filthy, and then the following year, Martell Knights of the Hollow Hill. Similarly, this one remarkably balanced. I think 17%
Yeah.
was the most represented faction, which was is Lannister. So
So
big
maybe,
diversity. Not maybe
yeah.
now that we are towards the end, but certainly at the beginning of the tournament was quite
Yeah,
diverse.
maybe we can say there's not. I wouldn't say that it was a failure, right? Yeah. it wasn't necessarily a failure, but definitely could have done more. And let's see what's happening now. So this is a power challenge.
Yeah, you can use Old
Hopes to
Town.
defend.
Use Old Town, draw the Nightmares that was just revealed, and the Nightmares the army. So it doesn't have Assault and it doesn't have
Well, it
Intimidate.
has. So does that work out?
Yeah, it's not going to kneel Hollow Hill if you Nightmares it.
Oh,
Oh, but he's going to win on defense instead. Okay, that's a legitimate play, of course. Bryce stands, right?
oh, I did not know that till now. That's. Huh. Okay,
You
that's
should
completely
read the
new to me.
rules a little bit. Stops brand
Okay.
builders. So stop
Uh,
2 challenges. That's not gone well for Peter now. That's a wasted round. He's done nothing. Has 4 gold still, but he's done nothing basically.
yeah, so Cassius in chat, is that Martin?
Yes.
Says Castamir will have to be at least restricted, if not banned, right? And Lannister's honor is not even out yet, so there's going to be more of this aggro intrigue combination that's really so frustrating. Okay, so hi Martin. Mm. Yeah, and if Martin is saying that he is a Lannister loyalist, so.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I am still rooting for Peter here because honestly, Tyrell White book is not that much better, and oh, yeah, there goes another painted dogs. But not winning the power challenge. Oh, could be winning because there's still the agenda. Let's see.
Yeah, by the way, anyone can jump in. Let me just say that again. We are in the voice channel in the GOT server. So, Martin, if you want to commentate, you're welcome to join us. So,
Ooh,
now comes the Nightmares.
yes. So now you can't defend it properly, but you can just oppose it, I suppose. Well,
Well, so Peter is now actually probably losing because all the econ is set up for Superduck and his Hollow Hill has survived. So now can't
well,
even kill all of these guys off. It's some kind of ambitious Murgulis. Painted Dog still is going to be stuck, so you have to play another round at least. And could be king in the north round.
yeah, otherwise you lose two of the painted dogs. Hmm. And what does Hollow Hill get?
How about a Barristan Selmy?
Well, there's no more white swords for Barristan, but the icon is there, so. Maiden wasn't played yet, for what that's worth.
And Brand the
I
Builder
think
was really bad here. Didn't grab a Harrenhal or anything. Ghost, okay,
I
that's...
think it's more going for maybe Castamir even, but I don't know.
Ghost is
Um,
going to mess with Clansman being in hand now.
mm-hmm. What else I'm gonna say? I think maybe trying the Harris gets rid of the milked painted dogs and probably gets rid of that Robert Strong. That's a bit easier than for aggro to get through, but yeah.
Yeah. Drawing Nightmares with Hightower Spy, revealing it, and then you can call event. Oof.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done that, right? That's reserved for people like Superduck, I think. Okay, first now. So no Ghost being marshaled, probably Hightower Spy is just going to go back to hand to be
Yeah,
replayed.
that's a bit questionable, but let's trust that Veteran knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to still... Moon Brothers is there, right? To come back and add
Yeah, Moon
strength.
Brothers comes back.
So probably will be difficult to
I mean, definitely
stop
doesn't
everything.
do a damage for him, but the question is if it will do enough damage for Superduck, because it gives him the spy back. That's almost a bonus.
How about one of those... Oh, Cersei. Okay.
Oh, Cersei. Does he run trial by combat? That would be interesting.
He might, yeah. Still going to have to
Although,
push the challenges through though. Look at all the gold.
yeah, but intrigue could be a bit easier to do.
Maybe. High Tower Spy coming back. And then reveals the Barristan Selmy, right?
Of course. What else could there be? Yeah, but if he is stuck with a handful of three costers, you know, that could be annoying for him. You really don't want the gold to go to waste, right?
He's going to have it every round though. Collects 11 on a 6 gold plot. He's just calculating probably the rest of his round. I mean, if he has nothing, then this guy will start turning around again, but I assume he has something.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think this one will go to time. Or it might, who knows.
Yeah, um, it might go to the last round. I mean, it might last for an hour, but I think eventually one of them gets to 15 for sure. Yeah, there was another one. I don't know if you saw, but there was some uh, problems in the game that Alex played. He got exactly like a second to getting another round, and then
Yeah, missed it by
it was too late.
easily. But I
Yeah,
think that they did play, at least that one last round was just quickly
the
played,
last
but
round
yeah.
was very quickly played. So yeah,
Don't know
I
what
don't know
happened
how
before though.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what happened before, so I can't really judge that too much.
Would be interesting
Although
to
I feel
see.
like it would be in a good spirit to play another round, but that's just how I see it. I don't know.
Well, so we have this new guy, Aris, which probably won't do anything because Superduck is second player here, and we have the gold for at least High Tower Spy.
Yeah, but
Possibly
there's
two
the
of them.
printed renown. I think that's pretty good to start putting some pressure, right?
Okay, so this is blind. Arbor. Well, that's not the worst thing. It's +4. If he has
Yeah,
another High
just
Tower
enough.
Spy, then probably he can. Oh no, he's going to draw. Okay.
He has enough to now at least defend, right? Uh, the potential what's trial by combat, yeah. Because it has to be win by 5, right?
No, no. Tribal Combat, you just need to win.
Okay.
You replace the claim though, so he's not going to suffer the 2 claim intrigue if. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
so maybe you take the intrigue.
Well, Ghost
Okay,
is gone, but the
that's
other one not the best. Hollow Hill getting discarded.
yeah.
Now it's going to be
Mm.
difficult without some more ambush in hand. Milk Snakes, for instance.
Well,
Still,
there is still those Moon Brothers.
yeah, and you can't
And
really do any huge claim, can you? At the moment.
no,
Even
I
if
don't
it's
think you
2
can.
claim, it's even 2 claim is weak claim because Bryce is duped and you have High Tower Spy. You could follow with Morgulis, but that's questionable at this point.
Yeah, so can this win realistically? So you have 5, you will get plus how much from Moon Brothers?
3 more.
Is it 3? Yeah. So, hmm.
Moon Brothers and Nightmares on Bryce.
Yeah, that would be just enough. I bet though that Superduck has hand judgment.
Okay, so this one is 1 on defense.
Great, but there is the one painted dogs that can be used. But does that help you? I think really he should have gone into the intrigue with the other painted dogs, right? Because the others could then, yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, now Painted Dogs is gone without having done a challenge. Okay, it's going to attack
Yeah, I
with
mean
8 plus
if
Moon
it,
Brother, so everything
yeah.
needs to defend basically.
Yeah, but that's the problem is that's not even bad for White Book. They're probably, I think it's probably happy to just defend
Yeah, I mean there's going to
ahead and
power gained on defense, but
yeah.
nothing coming back. Let's see.
Well, presumably, I don't know. There could still be some ambush.
Could try to leave it and do challenges back. He would suffer intimidate. It's not leaving it, okay.
So that's not enough to
No,
win.
still putting it in though to have another character there.
No, but you said that he has to defend with everyone.
Yeah, not really, because Robert Strong is 9 strength,
So
so
you
that's...
lied.
Yeah, I was mistaken.
Alright. Yeah, I think that's the struggle that he has really because mm, yeah, and painted dogs not being taken to hand again. So
Yeah.
what are we thinking about resetting now?
Yeah, Morgulis takes 2 power away. But, well, let's see what this finds first.
Mm-hmm.
Problem is the econ for Peter also.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
The fact that Brand the Builder was so miserable didn't help. Marjorie, okay, so
Mm.
that's really bad now. We could just see King in the north and that's it, right? Yeah, so at the beginning when we said it was a good start, yeah, it's not
Yeah.
really. You just go for that arbor and whatever and you're fine. That's just Hollow Hill for you.
Yeah, amazingly resilient, really. That she was able to survive that. Alright, begging brother. And using it now blindly as well probably indicates king in the north, right?
Possibly, yes. Do Morgulis anyway. Just see what happens. Think it's losing. You would have
Yeah,
taken
with
Painted
2 gold
Dogs.
and
Yeah,
no
I think.
claim.
Oh, you do Harris, okay. Well, that's still going to reduce the board, but you can keep 2 Kingsguards because this guy is undercosted again. Harris just 5 instead of 6 for some reason. He's extremely
Yes.
Duharisable with Bryce. Okay, he's not Duharisable with Knight of Flowers, and Baristan and Jamie. Well, one of the Jamies.
Well, the Jamie, no, both of the
Both are
Jamies.
5, okay, so yeah. That's a really good cause then, okay.
This perfectly slotted into the white book, so I think white book's really fine with the new restriction. Like I said before, I don't think I really don't want to make it sound like oh we want to kill off a deck completely, but it just still seems so strong, so resilient. So do you marshal Harrenhal and then Tyrion comes in? Yeah, no. Oh yeah, you can't marshal Harrenhal, of course. You would need what's the event?
Here, Minor.
Yeah. Here Mirror puts Tyrion in.
Okay, so
That's so
basically
cute.
just put stuff in to try not to lose this round. Ah, and dupes for Marjorie means as well that trying to Morgulis next round isn't going to work. Well, Intimidate still works. So can you do anything with that?
Seems like he's going possibly for Intimidate on the Intrigue challenge.
Can try to get the renowned guy.
Mm-hmm. And you cannot stand, really.
Plus 2 cards lost and Hollow Hill doesn't work this round.
But it's going to get assaulted either way, right?
Well, losing mark is good for Peter, but is there even another round? So the Marjorie challenge is going to be opposed, the other two are going to be unopposed, plus power claim.
Yeah, but no renown now, so.
And dominance, I think that's 14-ish. No good reason to do anything else, I don't think, for Peter.
Yeah, definitely not. Just stand. Hmm.
Unless he has an event in hand as well.
Well, it has to be specifically here mirror, right? Because the other one also needs a faction nil, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, he could have ambush as an ability. No, it's not. So you can ambush if...
Yeah, you should be able to ambush.
If he has something with ambush too, he should be able to come in. Not sure what's stopping it, and if he does have it, maybe it's just miscalculated. Yeah, so
Yeah.
what was I going to say?
Yeah, I'm just writing that it should work because.
Yeah, should I write that?
Mm-hmm. So.
Let's check. I have to check the Shaga then. If you control Clansman, he gains ambush niche. Ambush 0. Yes, that works.
Yeah, it does reveal some information to the opponent, but what can you do? So that's a 4 strength body that can come in.
Well, 11 power. No manifest god trigger anymore.
Yeah, so this can then be defended with Shaga, but do you really want that? Do you care to actually defend? Oh, they stand, but is there any difference?
No, not really.
Just do power first, yeah. Oh, not even using Marjorie.
Yeah, both can be defended. Superduck's not panicking. He can get Morgullis and it's not going to cost him.
I mean, loses 2 power, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you ambush Targaryen, is basically the same as military claimant. Oof, did he want to kill it? Okay.
Okay.
Do you have to kill a clansman?
No, you can kill anything. That was a duped character
Nice.
though. I guess he wants it on top. But
Yeah, but if he plays Morgullis next round, it's not going to be on top anymore.
what's he going to play? You win or you die. Okay. Superduck will not sack anything, I suspect.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I saw that in the other Chinese deck as well that they play Return to the Fields, which I don't think was played before. So the only thing that I'm interested in is kind of if it's instead of a reset or along the reset.
Mm.
Maybe instead of the political disaster
Yeah,
sometimes
so
played.
we have the Harrison tourney, right? It has to be.
Yeah, I mean, it has to be turny,
It has to
but
be. He's not playing without a reset. Come on.
some people are happy to play without resets apparently.
No chance in hell.
Okay, yeah. I get tempted sometimes thinking to not put a reset. I think I played like tried to play a static aloof and was thinking maybe I just don't put a reset in, and then you always have that one game where it's like, oof, definitely not a good call.
Sorry about that ridiculous background noise if you could hear that.
I can't hear anything, so
Okay, then
yeah,
probably
fine.
no one can. Nope, Throne. Well, may as well call
Oh,
Hirmiror at this point. Could call a
hear me
Nightmares as
roar,
well.
or maybe never bet against my family, but more so hear me roar. Yeah. Oh,
Pinch.
pinch of powder.
Okay, misses that. That means he's still on 13, so you can still do one challenge where it's not an auto loss.
Goes for
Never
never bet
bet.
against my family.
Suspect maybe that's not in the deck because there's so much faction card nil already.
I think it is. When I played against him, I'm not 100% sure, but I do remember. I think that he played it. I think I remember.
Well, we have a 2 claim plot, but look at the situation with the power icons.
Yeah, you need to use the agenda to give somebody power icon.
But you also need to use the agenda to give someone intimidate first to even clear yeah, the defenders. So
Mm,
doesn't have it. We knew he didn't have it. I mean, it's hopeless. Right? Okay, he has this event, which I suspected.
mm.
What's it going to bring in? Timet.
Well, Timet, not the worst one, gives Ulf strength,
Nothing.
but yeah, look,
And
that Baggy Brother go.
Begging Brother still there to cancel the kill if you win military with all the clansmen and try to kill the Oakhart guy.
Well, actually, this clansman doesn't need this guy. Timet doesn't need to be in a military. It can just be power, but yeah.
Yeah, but that's not happening. Military is the only one that can happen if we don't get a high tower knight now or something. I think you can let it happen. Cancel the targeted kill, take the 2 dupes.
Mm-hmm.
Worst thing that
Very
happens
likely
is
that.
Manifest got triggers to give Intimidate.
Yeah, but that's one, right? The renowned guy, but what can you do? You get
Okay.
hmm.
Doing this so that there's 5 clansmen.
Yeah, but I don't know. It gets cancelled, right? So I think intimidate is a bit better because then you have um, you have intimidate on the renown, but realistically you
Re-
get then
Realistically, even if you kill
yeah.
the renowned guy, I don't think you can. I
Well, if
mean,
you kill the renowned guy, there is one claim, yeah, and still one unopposed at least, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
you'd have to also. I mean, okay, you
Oh,
have
but
one
well,
standing
you get
character there.
no, but if you kill the renown, yeah, you. Hmm.
It's hopeless. I
You
mean,
kill,
there's
it's hopeless in the
standing
long run,
characters back. They're
probably. Yeah.
going to do challenges, even if you win a power to get Superduck down to 11. It's just going to, I think,
Yeah, and the start
strike
looked
back.
so
Plus, he
great.
knows the top card for Old Town if he doesn't use Horror Hill before. So yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, and would have needed the stat. That would have helped because he was losing challenges too
Yeah,
much with that Brand Builder and
and I
stuff.
thought maybe just to comment, he had so on the first round he played the march to the wall. That was a kind of bold choice, right, against an empty board basically. So
Hmm.
uh yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that was a good decision because it hit White Swords. So
yeah, it did. So yeah, that's a great play there in the beginning, and really sad that Robert Strong, I think, that did a good job for Superduck being able to defend against aggro. Oh, and we can look at the
this one is the only one that's
other
still
game that
going.
I was interested in.
I think probably Hannes is
Well,
streaming that, by the way. So if anyone wants to watch other games than the ones we are choosing, you can join Hannes' stream. But how is
mhm.
this one going to finish? Well, actually, both players have their stuff, so it's close. And Thomas is first player.
Yeah. Hmm.
But nothing in hand, so
Yeah, nothing in hand, so no defiance.
he
There's
has
some draw.
another challenge, another intrigue with Cersei and Vendemir not kneeling.
Well, Cersei has milk.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and the mercenary contract. So if no, never mind. Sorry, Dario also has milk. Wow, this game is okay. Mm,
What's the plot
well,
here? Coordinated attack.
well, that's an interesting one. That's one that I would not suspect at all. So there's going to be some intrigues, but you have to be careful, right? So Dragon's Call Queensguard and Dragon Aegon Miri. So which one of these gives the renown? Okay, Dragon's Call.
Yeah, you have to spend Cersei to win this intrigue challenge. The question is, what happens when you do?
Yeah, I think, assuming like we made an assumption that this is the type of deck, the Alliance one that only plays one cost attachments, right?
Hmm.
So there's no intimidate that Thomas can have without Eric or Victarion in play, which we saw there's Victarion in the previous game, and you really can't do enough damage. You can just hope to get to somehow get to 15, right? And presumably you now want to find boots for this Master Vandermeer, right?
He didn't
Oh,
trigger
but
the plot, did he?
no, he didn't win. So I don't know why we
Oh,
are stupid.
he lost. Okay, sorry, being stupid. Yeah.
Wait, so he does. Was it the second intrigue already? Okay, sorry.
Yes, he's forced a lot of defenders, but there's still stuff standing, unfortunately for him. Yeah, can't
Yeah.
stop it.
Well, Targaryen Qohor makes it forward, and Jim Hansen 1 round closer to defending his title.
Okay. I was rooting for this deck. It was pretty nice actually, but yeah, what did we get played here? Didn't get Mad King's Command. We got a 2-claimer, and I guess first snow is a bit rough, right? Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's the rough one. Guess couldn't really recover from that to get, I mean, to get his little guys all equipped with renown and good withering cold and stuff like that. I mean, he's clearly still in the game because it's 12-10 when it's ending. So yeah.
I just checked on the other game what happened, and there was another game that Hero played with his Greyjoy Fealty deck against the Prince Drowned God deck, and Drowned God wins this one. So um, I think there was some talk before this tournament started how strong the Drowned God stuff is right now, and then there really wasn't much of the Drowned God stuff being played, right? Except this one deck that is actually doing great. So we'll have this one. Um, this Drowned God deck playing against Tyrell WB now against Superduck. I don't know how which games are going to be recorded by
You're
whom.
not
So.
going to be able to defend the military challenge. That's just going to be exposed, right? And there's going
Mhm.
to be renown for Super Duck plus potential to tourney. So I don't see Drowned God winning that, but we'll see. And Henry has made it as well. So he's playing Tyrell Assault, which we haven't seen yet against Jim in the top 4. Tyrell Assault no longer undefeated, lost to Whitebook. Interesting. And Jim lost to Stark Crossing. Liang lost to Martell Fate and to Bara Wars. And Superduck has lost to the Lenny Alliance. So I guess he's glad that this is gone now.
Yeah, potentially. Yeah. But the Prince deck can get a good reset through, right? Surely
Maybe.
with the Immortal Victorian.
Okay, semifinals starting pretty quickly. So we're just going straight into it. Let's just coordinate with Hannes which game we're taking.